Hello and welcome back to our IELTS Reading Masterclass. In today's lesson, we're diving into a fascinating passage called Stepwells, a piece about ancient water structures in India that are as uninteresting as they are functional too. We'll talk through the entire passage, answer all the questions, and I'll explain the logic behind it and each answer. So you don't just memorize, you understand it. Absolutely. Let's begin. So first of all, we need to learn more about what is step one. So what we should do, we should read a little bit so we can understand what is it and what the idea of the passage. As you can see, stepwells were functional to life in the driest part of India, and a person traveled there, northwestern India, to document this. As we now found out what is the idea of the passage, we should go through the question. As you can see, the first question we have true, false, not given. The strategy behind this question is that we should read the statement carefully, then match it to the passage. If it agrees, the answer is true. If it contradicts, it's false, and if it's not mentioned, we should answer not given. In the question 1, says that ancient steps can be found all over the world. So let's go and see if it's true or not. We should find out the keyword which we have here, ancient steps all over the world. Northwestern India developed a method gathering access to clean water and gathering during the dry season for drinking, bathing, and irrigation. However, it's indication. And here, as you can see, we have C unique to this region. Stepwells are unique to their region. So the answer will be false because it contradicts to our reading passage. Because it says all over the world is incorrect, because says is unique to this region. The next one, we have stepwells have a range of functions in addition to those related to water collection. So it says that the stepwells have functions. So let's read the passage. During the heyday, they were places of gathering of leisure, relaxation, and worship of villagers. So the answer would be absolutely true because it has more functions for gathering, relaxation, and worship. So the answer is true. The next one is the few exacting stepwells in Delhi are more attractive than those found elsewhere. So here is comparing the beauty of stepwells in Delhi and other places. So let's move on to see if talking about comparison or beauty in here. Stepwells are found also around the desert area of Gujarat. Some are located in near as public for the country. Others mention the sidewalk and resting places for travel. So as you can see here, we don't have any comparison for showing the attractions or something like this. So there is no comparison, and we can write not given here. Next one is talking about it took workers many years to build stone steps. Characteristics of stepwells. So we should search for taking years, how long they took to build. Let's go and see if we have this in the passage or not. As their name suggests, stepwells offer a series of stones descending from ground level to the water resource. So here we don't have anything about how long it took. The answer is not given. The number of steps above the water level in the stepwells altered during the course of the year. Means it changed. So let's read the passage. Following the rains, when the water level was high, the user needed only a decent few steps to reach it. When it was low, several steps would have to be negotiated. So the answer will be true because it says based on the water level, it will change. So the answer is true. Because of that, the answer is true. Let's move on to the next questions, which are short answer questions. And if you can see here, the statement says that we should only write a word. The first question is which part of some stepwells provide a shade for people? Let's go and find it based on the keywords. We have here shade, provide a shade, and stepwells. Which part? And should search for a part which provide a shelter or provide a shade. Let's read it. Stones and support by pillars. They include pavilions that sheltered visitors from relentless heat. So the answer will be pavilions. So also I need to mention that be careful in your IELTS exam. You should write the letter correctly, and if you have any mistakes in dictation, you will lose the mark. Let's go to the next one, the 7th question, which says that what type of serious climate events which took place in southern Rajasthan is mentioned in the article. So we should search for southern Rajasthan. So see what climate change event happened there. Let's find out southern Rajasthan in the passage. Here we can see southern Rajasthan here suffered an 8-year drought between 1996 and 2004. So the answer will be drought. Because it says that southern Rajasthan suffered an 8-year drought. So the answer will be drought. The next question, who are frequent visitors to Stepwells nowadays? And the question says that who are frequent visitors. So let's go and find something about in today's world nowadays what is happening. Let's move on and see where we can see it. Here is talking about the ancient capital, which absolutely the answer will not be here. Here talking about another example. Here is talking about more. Here talking about another example. Here too, and we have only the final paragraph. It says today. So the answer will be absolutely here. So let's see who are frequent visitors here. Here says that tourists fly to well in far flying corners of northwestern India to gaze in wonder at these agricultural marvels from hundreds of years ago. So the answer will be tourists. Let's move on to the next one, which is table completion. So we should choose one word or a number. So what should we do? So we need to find keywords here too and search for them in the passage. The first question says that in this part says that excellent condition despite the of 2001. So we have the most important keyword in this question, which is 2001. So we should search for what is happening in 2001. Let's find out. We can find 2001 together. 2001. Here you can see it. 1, 2000. Well, I can't find it. Yes, here. Finally, I can find it. Incredibly, in January 21, this ancient structure survived an earthquake that measured 7.6 on the Richter scale. So the answer will be earthquake. Why? Because said that running Kivan, despite earthquake, structure survived an earthquake. So the answer will be despite the earthquake. Earthquake. The next question. Stepwells on the produce a geometrical pattern. We have geometrical pattern here, and for find it, let's go and find the 1026. And always remember that for finding the answers and for finding the location of the answers, the most thing that can help you first is finding numbers, because you can see the numbers and you can search for it very quickly. So let's go and find 1026 first. Here, as you can see, we can find it here, 1026. And the our next keyword is geometrical pattern. So let's see, can find it. Geometrical formation. Have this, which is synonyms to geometrical patterns. So you can see, including 4 sides of steps sent to the bottom in a stunning geometrical formation. So the answer would be sides. Steps on the sides produce. So the next one we have look more like a than as well. So we should search for something that can be like this, like that. Let's go and see where we can find it. Resemble, something like this we should find. Whenever the sun, it actually resembles a tank. So the answer will be absolutely a tank, because we should find something that will look like it. So fill in blank. The next one is here, which happened in 850, which provide a view of the steps. Let's move on to find what we have, which can provide a view of the steps. So first of all, we need to find the number, which is here, 815. Resulting striking pattern when seen from afar. On the fourth side, verandas, which are supported by ornate pillars, overlook the steps. Synonyms of view of the steps. So the answer will be verandas. And the final question says that has two levels. So first we should find the number, which we have it here, is 1700 or 17th. Let's find out. So we have it here. It's 9 story deep, with the last two being underwater. So here our answer will be underwater. Sorry if my writing is not good, because I'm using my pencil and iPad. I will also provide a link for you, so you can see the key answers and the structures in that PDF for you. So the final answer will be underwater, because we find its levels, which in the passage we have it again, with the last two being underwater. So the answer is underwater. And that brings us to the end of this lesson. We've gone through all 13 questions, not just giving answer, but also building your IELTS reading thinking strategy. And you learn to spot synonyms and phrases, handle true false not given with confidence, find answer in short answer and table completion tasks. If you want more practice with IELTS reading or a breakdown of other passage, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on which passage you like next. Until then, happy reading and keep practicing. Goodbye.